Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Weekly Whatever, our weekly show where we talk about whatever we want. I'm Chris,
And
and this is my newly shaven counterpart, Brad.
my face is
He's
cold.
confused. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's chilly.
it's cold out here.
So cold.
It's it's cold and smooth, and I don't like it.
You
It's
don't?
no, I
You're not
mean I
super
very
pleased
much
to
do.
not have
I
just like
very
milk
much do. Yeah.
dripping.
Yeah, no, I'm glad the beard's gone. I'm not glad Jason is gone.
That's yeah.
Uh but yeah, it's cool to not just have a ton of
Look like a homeless
fur.
person.
Yeah,
That one.
go outside with some confidence. So we're breaking down episode 12. Right?
12.
I think so, yeah,
I was
12.
gonna say it with confidence.
So
12.
with confidence, yeah. Because we're very confident
Because you
here.
have no beard.
I have no beard. It's episode
Confidence.
12. Um we lost Jason in this episode. We're gonna break down the whole episode. Before we do, hit the buttons
Yeah.
below the video that make the numbers go up. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. Now we're gonna talk about Survivor.
You're gonna say words.
Yeah, so we lost Jason.
We did.
It's horrible. He's
It
gone.
was a sad moment because he was at least entertaining.
Yes. I didn't have a
Yeah.
problem with him all season. No problem with him.
He's kind of a douchebag.
Well, yeah, but I see it just he's a character. He's being edited a certain way. He definitely said the things he said, did the things he did, but he's still a character on the show.
Yeah.
And this
No.
season's just all about the characters.
Yes, it's definitely not about anything else.
Nope. No strategy.
Not a whole lot else going on
Nope.
on that beach.
It's pretty bad. It's
Yeah.
bad. The last two episodes I really haven't loved.
Yeah, I think you can characterize like the level of play by the fact that an advantage of an additional vote in tribal council was squandered the way that it was.
This is the
Like,
first time, though, that the person playing an advantage did not also get voted out at the same tribal.
really?
Yeah. Dan and Fishback gone when they played their advantages.
Oh.
Yeah. So, way to go, Ty. You're still in the game. Just
Fucking the trend
wasted 2 votes.
on Fish.
Yeah, on Michelle.
I mean, it's better than him playing his idol, right? Because that would have been dumb as hell.
Yes, that would have been a waste. And now he at least has it for the final 5, so he's guaranteed, unless he somehow fucks it up royally,
Like,
to be in
Aubrey,
the
you
final 4.
take it. You
Yeah.
need this. I will do the honorable thing,
Yeah.
even though I probably shouldn't. No,
I could see him doing that.
it's fine.
Yeah. They could
Maybe he
fish
gives
back
it to
him.
Michelle
Or not
because
fish back.
Michelle gives him a massage.
Yeah, they could Riken back him. Just give us your individual.
Yeah.
Give us the idol, and you'll redeem yourself. I could see it. And Joe will also be in on that.
What's Joe gonna do?
I don't know. What's Joe ever done?
Joe said words this week.
It
To
was
the
a lot
camera.
of Joe. Is
It
it
was-
setting up a Joe boot for this next episode? Do we just need to get him in? Like, remember this guy? This is Joe.
You saw him last week, so you must remember him.
Exactly. They do that from time to time.
Like a week in advance. Okay.
Yeah, they did
We'll
that to
see,
Nick
maybe.
this
Did
season.
they?
Yeah, they're just like, look, Nick, so much Nick, and then he won immunity, and then we couldn't vote him out, and then next week they voted him out.
That is true. I remember that.
So
Joe didn't win immunity though.
Joe is never going to win anything anymore. That's it.
I mean, he might win. No, he won't.
He won't. He can't.
Like team reward, but no.
Probably not.
Any team with him on it is just tanking.
Pretty screwed. Yeah, not good. Pretty
I
brutal.
swear every week we just shit all over Joe.
It's because he's useless. He's doing nothing. Get off my show. It bothers me. Like,
No, I know it bothers me too.
oh god.
He is
Like
always
Fishback said this week that like it's cool that they're casting different, like it's not just the same type of people, and like Joe's a different type of person out there because there's not a lot of 70-year-olds on the show, but he's
sure
useless.
there are.
There's
There's pretty frequently
one.
an old guy.
Yeah, but an
Isn't
old
there
guy.
always an old guy?
Not well, sort of. But like it's just
This time it's an old,
it's
useless guy.
really it's that
Different.
different archetype. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I don't care. Put people on the show that can actually play the game.
Yeah.
That's all I
And
care
like
about.
participate in the show.
Participate, yeah. And that don't just sit out and Jeff's like, "Yeah, you good? All right, it's fine. You good. Take it off. It's
Yeah,
totally
no.
fine."
Don't dig. There's nothing down there.
There's nothing down there. That's sad. All right, so let's talk about Ty because we just Jason's gone. It just fucking happened. They just voted him
Yeah.
out. Ty wanted to get out Michelle in this episode. Why? What the fuck?
You know, she had he's seeing the Parvati edit before it happens. He's just like, oh, yes. No, she has good relationships with the jury, right? Kind
I
of. She
think
was with
so.
Nick.
She was. They didn't really get along though, right?
Yeah, that's true.
At the start
I
of
mean,
this,
in the confessionals they didn't when they
no,
were each
that's
talking
true.
on camera, but on the
That's true.
surface I think they did.
That's true. In the confessional, she really shits on a lot of the guys,
Yeah.
like a
Pretty
lot of them.
frequently.
Um, there's, I think it was this episode where there's a quote at the beginning of the episode from Michelle where she's talking about how sometimes you have to vote out your closest ally to show loyalty. And I'm like, what the fuck? that what? Like if that can't be a winner's quote, right? Like that sounds so fucking dumb
Said
that
that
I just
it's
voted out
not
Julia, she's my closest
Julie.
ally,
Oh
because
yeah.
I wanted to appear loyal to these people. I'm like, what?
No,
If
it's
you're
like in a movie where they're like, you gotta shoot your best friend. Just do it. And then it's a blank. But in this case, it wasn't a
she actually
blank.
shot her right in the face, yeah.
Yeah.
I just what the fuck? It's like and we do this every week and I would try to continually guess the edit and what's happening. I really do think Michelle's winning the season at this point. But
Ugh.
it's just it's so bad. Like that quote makes no sense to me and I think it's totally backwards and I think the show's trying to spin it like no she's totally right. Like she's genius. She's Parvati. Like she's so smart. And I don't agree with that at all. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um I don't know what reminded me of that. Oh, we were talking about Michelle. But uh to cut you off, Ty went insane and wanted to get her out. And he like over time goes more insane throughout the episode. Like it
Yeah.
just starts with I want to get rid of Michelle. And then I need to pitch. I need to take the reins. I need to make this happen. And then
I am
there's
now.
I am the captain now. And he goes into the water with his alliance minus Michelle and just says, it's I think it's Michelle tonight. It's just Michelle. Why don't we
And
just
they're
do
like,
Michelle tonight?
no. They're like, but Michelle though.
It's
They're like,
Michelle.
no.
I
And he's
don't-
like, no, Michelle.
It's Michelle. And then Michelle walks up and then it's like, I got it down. It's Michelle.
Yeah, they know.
I did it.
They, yeah.
Like, what? And then at Tribal, he goes just completely mental. He's gone.
That was hilarious. How just like in his head it makes perfect sense. And in reality it's just like what are you
Bad.
talking about?
It's bad. It's it's like I don't want to see Ty play the game again. Bad.
No. I don't I don't think he will. At this point, before I was like, yeah, he's like small and cute and people like him. But now it's like,
he's
no.
really bad. Yeah, he might be the worst player at Tribal Council ever. He's so bad at Tribal Council.
He's worse than Keith. Keith was my low
Yeah.
bar.
Keith had like one really bad screw up in his ones he like stick to the plan and then he fucked everything up and because of that didn't win the game. Basically.
Oh,
How sad would that have been? Oh my god. And then he was gonna leave the game in last season when they were at the final six and that awesome tribal council. He's just gonna I'll just go home. It's fine. So he's not great, but he's not like constantly blowing up his own spot.
That's true.
And Ty this season has uh blown the news about the super idol and then gotten into like two pretty big blow ups. This being the second one. And this one was
Yeah.
bad.
He's like, you're at the bottom. Like, why are you talking to me right now?
Yeah, just completely blowing it up. So
Like, our
bad.
alliance is the original members of the alliance. Wait,
Yeah,
I'm not original? Wait,
yeah.
you are original?
Yeah, this is
No. He's yeah.
yeah, in my mind we have the alliance, but then also the alliance and you're out here. It's
Like there's
just
this thing called sub-alliances. Have you played Survivor?
oh man. Yeah, that's
People talk
brutal.
about the tribal all the time, right?
It was so bad. That was tough to watch, honestly. It was frustrating. So, um, some and he somehow comes out totally safe to Final Four. Like, he's just there. He's in.
Why why didn't Jason go to Michelle and say, "Hey, I guess she knew already."
She did, but he should. You're right. He absolutely should have. Just blow up Ty's spot.
Why didn't everyone flip on Ty right now? Why wasn't everyone just like, I mean,
They,
Ty's gonna do whatever he wants anyways. Let's
yeah.
just vote for him,
Well,
see if it sticks.
yeah, like if everyone except Michelle should have really because Michelle knew he was coming after her, so she needs to do something. And but they think he has idols. They think he has two idols at this point. They thought his
That's true.
advantage was a second idol. So if you're everyone except Michelle, just throw votes at Ty because then Michelle will go home if he plays not. Who gives a shit? It's Michelle. She's not you. Just vote her out. It doesn't matter. So they absolutely need to do that. I think. Just get Ty out of the game. He has the idol and an advantage, which they think is a second idol. Just get him out.
So they're still not understanding the concept of flushing idols
No,
properly. They
this is
just kind of give
yeah,
him the opportunity to not play him.
exactly.
And
This is Cook Islands. Yo Kwan has an idol, and they're just like, fuck.
he's
Now
safe
what?
forever.
He's safe. We can't vote for him. He has an idol. And to be fair, his idol could be played after the votes because Survivor hadn't worked out how the fuck an idol should work. But still, fucking vote for the idol person. So he has to play it. And then you'll just wins the game.
He won?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No one ever voted for him.
Oh my.
He was really good. He's a smart guy. He was really good. But yeah, the idol the whole game. But he beat out Ozzy in the end. Ozzy won a whole bunch of challenges. You'll play the strategy one.
That's good. I
It's very
like that.
exciting. Yeah.
Yes.
It was like a 4-3 vote or
Fuck
something like that.
Has Ozzy ever won?
No, God no.
How many times has Ozzy played? 3?
3, yeah.
And he's always like, I'm the underdog. I'm playing by myself out here.
Yeah.
Just gonna win challenges.
Yep. His best bet was in South Pacific in 23
Is that an
when
Exile Island one?
yeah. No, it was a Redemption Island one. Where he
That's
just
yeah.
he just voted himself out. And it's just like I'm just going to go fucking be on Redemption and then just won a bunch of challenges there eventually. Got
That's hilarious.
bounced. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
So anyway, that's a tangent. But that's it's more interesting talking about that
That's
than it
true.
is talking about this fucking season. Um, God. So, all right.
At this point, we're
Yeah,
at low enough numbers that we can kind of just go through one by one
I
and just
was
say what do they need to do to win the game.
okay.
Let's take
Let's.
Joe off to the side right now and say There's nothing you can do.
Just sit this one out, buddy. Just
Yeah.
you're good. You don't
Yeah.
just chill. You're fine. Top five's
So,
good.
hmm?
Top five's
Yeah.
pretty good. Way to go.
Well,
Yeah. All
hey man, he's
right.
gonna get that second place money
Yeah.
if it's final two and he's the goat.
This isn't the finale, right? Tomorrow night? Next
They
episode?
didn't have a thing for it during the
Yeah.
time on, so I assume it's not.
So then it would be final four going into finale, which definitely speaks to
Definitely
final two.
final two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, not bad. I'm okay with it. Okay. Um, cool. Uh, random thought. Okay. So Joe is not gonna win. Can't win. Who do you want to talk about instead?
Aubrey,
Oh,
next brain.
okay. The next brain. What does Aubrey have to do? She has to get out Michelle.
Get out Michelle next, and then she has to get out Ty,
Yes.
and then Sydney. Is that definitely the order, or do you get rid of Sydney earlier?
I
They're both really strong. I think you save Michelle until later, because she has much less chance of winning immunities. Like the first chance you can strike
mm,
on Ty and Sydney,
right.
get them.
Here, okay, here is a. Does Ty beat everybody still after
No,
all this?
no.
Okay, okay.
He's
Because
shown how bad he's at the game.
then
And
maybe you take Joe and Ty to final three and get rid of Sydney and Michelle.
yeah.
Although, if you do that, maybe Joe and Ty, should one of
Oh,
them win
fuck.
immunity, then take you out. And so maybe you
That would
need.
be the worst final two. Oh my god, I would die.
Joe would have to talk, and Ty would be at a final tribal where he would have a lot to talk about.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
No. So maybe is it? I kind of agree that you
That's
take out
still the right
Sydney.
path. Yeah.
Uh, Jesus. Um, Aubrey's got a tough spot, man. She's gonna kind of have to win her way to the end once it's like final three or four,
Yeah.
even maybe. That's tough. She's been invisible the last two episodes.
It's true,
Like,
which is weird.
like what winner is invisible for the final seven, final six? I don't know one.
That's true.
Like those, that's when most people, if they're gonna win, are like really right in the thick of it. Like fucking Michelle.
Oh
So
god.
yeah. Great. Uh okay. I think Aubrey can beat Sydney, Joe, and Ty.
But not
Probably.
Michelle?
I don't think she can beat Michelle anymore. Just based
Because
on
of
the edit.
the jury? Oh no, like based on the jury. Like if you're
I
sitting next to Michelle in final two.
I think I think if Michelle gets there now, she has a really compelling story over Aubrey.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've both kind of made moves, but Michelle's have been more recent,
Hmm.
I guess. I don't know.
That probably does do a lot
Yeah,
with the jury.
like Michelle's she's on the outs. So if she can get to the end, that's something,
Hmm.
I think. And I just think that makes her uh probably the winner over Aubrey, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, if she gets there.
God, ugh. I don't want to vote for any of them. Like, they haven't
None
done
of you
anything
deserve to win.
impressive. No. Well, the last couple votes have just been, we could do something, but fuck that.
It's
Let's
not.
just vote out Jason and whoever the fuck went out before him.
Julia.
Yeah, right. That's it's like someone was in between Scott and Jason. Uh,
Remember when Scott and Jason were the duo and we're like, oh man, they're gonna win and everyone hates them? That's weird.
yep.
That's why this season sucks. No, it's not why this season sucks.
It's not. It's not why the season sucks. The season sucks for a lot of reasons, but I don't think that's one of them. I don't know. I don't have anyone left to root. I was rooting for Jason. I thought it was interesting. I thought he was edited to be more likable. He was the underdog. Everyone likes the underdog. And now that he's gone, I just don't know who I'm rooting for.
Look at Aubrey. And Joe, technically, the chosen people.
If you claim Joe as like a win for your people, if he wins the game, I'm done. The show's over. I'm finding a new co-host. It's out.
He probably doesn't belong in my chosen people, but he was selected by the production crew
Yeah,
as a
what?
brain.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I was correct early on. I'm just saying I like it when brains win,
Yeah.
and Joe winning technically is a brain win.
Yikes.
Yeah, no,
Okay. Well, hold on
more
to
of an
that.
app win for when Joe actually wins, and I'll be like, oh God, why
Yeah. That
can't
that
be
that would
good?
end this. That would end the show, right? Like this, the show's over. They would never be able to make another season. Joe won. A 72-year-old won the game. Your credibility's gone.
Old people have won, but they're like 50, right?
Yeah, not typically really old people.
How old's Sandra?
She was like
40?
maybe early 40s when she won the second time. Yeah.
Wanted to play. I want to see a winter season so bad.
Yeah. Well, Jeff talked about it in some thing. He said they're waiting for like in he said it a little bit nicer, but they're waiting for enough good winners to do it. And
And if
they
good winners are enough winners who are willing to come back.
probably good winners. Like not Bob from Gabon who was nice and Sugar liked him, so she took him to the end and then he won. Like just not good winners.
Okay.
Yeah. And they need people to come back too, but I think they could get probably 16 people to come back, but good ones. Yeah, I think.
Uh,
Yeah. Hey, if Michelle wins and we come back with winners, we're gonna have Parvati and Michelle.
oh, Duel of the Parvati's. Which one will out Parvati the other? I think it'll be Parvati.
Oh God. Yes, I think Michelle would be Amanda to Parvati.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How far has Amanda gotten?
It's
Like,
final
what's
two.
her
Twice.
final?
Lost. Both times. Back to back.
Back to
15
back?
and 16. Yeah.
Huh.
Lost to Todd and then lost to Parvati.
China and fans vs favorites was back to back. Oh,
Yep.
so the favorites who were playing with them didn't know them, didn't watch their season.
I don't think they would have been able to see them, no.
I thought that was done for the first time with Russell. Interesting.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the air dates, honestly, and the recording dates, but I don't think they knew them. Although
Hmm.
the fans on the season were just like, holy shit, it's James. And James was in China. So maybe they did know. Maybe they didn't see the end of the season. That's more likely, if anything.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was, I don't know. Whatever. That's not
Whatever.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to this. Talk, who do you want to go to next?
Sydney.
Sydney. I don't have a good read on Sydney.
I know. She's so mercurial. She'll just get mad and then
Yeah.
like flip out.
Yeah. Aubrey seems to have a good read on like she doesn't like when people try and tell her what to do, but I
Yes.
don't see like Scott and Jason don't like her because she flipped, right? So that's two jury votes she just does not have.
Does she permanently not have them? Like even after, even when from the jury perspective, they'll still be like, no,
I think so.
really?
I don't see
Yeah, I
Scott
guess
and
you're right.
Jason being like, we had
You still
some
kind of
trouble
like.
on the island, but yeah, you're cool. We're fine. We're out. You're still playing. Haha, it's funny. I don't. Yeah, I think they're gonna be kind of salty just about it. Kind of a bitter
But they'll
jury.
be mad at everyone then. I guess they'll be mad at Sydney the most, though.
I think they just
Okay.
have it out for Sydney. I think. Uh, I don't know what her relationship is with a lot of people. I thought she was
Yeah.
really tight with Aubrey, and then all of a sudden she's really tight with Michelle, which speaks to okay, she has a good social game with some of the women, but I don't know for the whole jury. Like Debbie or Nick, I have no idea where she is there.
Good. Yeah. It
I'm
really depends on who she's sitting next to. Like
Joe.
she'll beat Joe.
She beat
Would she
Ty.
beat Michelle?
I don't think she beats Michelle. Just because
Michelle has a
Michelle.
better story.
Well, I think Michelle that, and I think Michelle has the fact that Scott and Jason will not vote for Sydney, so she'll get those votes just out of spite. Uh, she'll get Julia. That's three just flat right off the bat. She has those votes.
What's on Sydney's resume? Like, what has she done? Did she get rid of Scott? No.
She's kind of been like the assistant to a lot of moves, and she hasn't in the show. She hasn't gotten credit for them. It's but like this was Aubrey's move, this was Michelle's move. Sydney's also there, but this was their move, and she was just helping,
Mm,
which really doesn't speak to her winning the game.
yeah.
So I don't know what's what's on her resume to be honest. Uh,
All right.
yeah, I don't see how she
So,
wins. I don't.
yeah, me neither.
I don't think she's
Okay,
going home,
so
but
you don't think she's going home when?
not this episode. I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
there's any way she goes home this episode.
No.
Yeah. All right.
So let's talk about Michelle then.
The winner of the season.
So she doesn't have to do anything against anyone she wins.
No, I don't think that's.
She
Hmm.
has to get rid of Aubrey.
She has to get rid of Ty because Ty wants her out. She
Uh,
really has to get rid of Ty.
she
And
can't right now. So who does she get rid of next? First,
yeah,
I think Aubrey because she's tighter with Sydney.
she seems to be. Yeah, I think Aubrey's probably a good pick. I think. I I don't know. Aubrey's been so invisible for 2 episodes. I think Joe's gonna go next, and I think it's like I
You
think
really
it's
think Joe isn't going to be a goat?
I think Joe's gonna go next. I think Michelle and Ty are teaming up based on what we saw in the next time preview. I think that's really smart on Michelle's part because Ty has an idol and he wants to get her out. So good on him. I think they're gonna take out Joe. Maybe Aubrey wins immunity or something like that.
Why are they taking out Joe? Why is anyone targeting Joe?
Because they want to target Aubrey. Aubrey wins immunity. They take out Aubrey's BFF. That's my guess. And
That
I've been
seems
right all season
so.
long.
That's so reliant on like really unlikely things like Aubrey winning immunity.
She's not useless.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a memory challenge. It won't be a memory
Okay.
challenge at
Why
Final
not?
Five, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Would it be a? They already did that. Never mind. Hmm.
I don't know. That's totally my guess. I don't. I for whatever reason I think that's how it's gonna play out.
Are they doing Survivor auction this week? And I saw a tweet from Nick saying something about it. He's probably
That's
just making shit up.
that's weird. And it was like, yeah, really, Nick, because you're not in the game, eh? But like, what the fuck? Maybe I haven't seen anything about that. That'd be cool. That's
Because
that
there's
would
been zero love except for what Julia won that one time when she was the
right.
only one playing for it.
Well, Joe
So
also played for it, but
like
Joe, I mean,
fell down
come on,
and he couldn't get up.
he took a nap. Yeah. Um. Okay. So and then that would probably give them both letters from home and an advantage.
Another advantage? That's too late for an advantage at this point in the game. Maybe
It
I'm wrong.
no, they've done it. There's been some advantages this late, but lately they've been like a meal, so you get some more energy for the immunity.
But the auction is like half meals. What?
It is. I don't. Maybe it was some. What one season they did like a cot.
Oh
You like get a
yes,
better.
and a shower? Wait,
Yeah,
no,
the
it's not.
shower's typically part of the auction. There's some small event. It's not like, or maybe they'll do like well in like some of the late 20s they did like you get an advantage in the immunity challenge, which was
Oh
kind of late.
yeah. No, yeah, you're right. That's pretty late. That's usually I remember Cochran's was super
Cochran said,
late.
yeah. So you know,
Yeah. That's a
They
good
they
point.
could do that. So maybe Aubrey wins that. Although I don't see
Then
it.
she wins immunity.
Then she
Yes.
wins
Wow.
immunity, and then
I'm seeing it, and then
it's
Joe
a
goes
prophecy.
off.
We've been right all season. How could we be wrong
It's
about this?
so yeah.
No. That's why we both still have beards. Okay. Um, who? Oh, man, I think Michelle still probably beats everyone in final two, but she needs to get rid of Aubrey. And I think she's fine sitting next to Sydney because I think Sydney did play second fiddle to a lot of things uh this season and never made a
So
move.
she boots. So Jason goes home, then Aubrey, then Ty, and then she sits next to Sydney. That's what she has to do.
Yes,
Or she could leave Ty and still win.
I think so. Ty's pissed off a lot of people on the jury, and
Oh
he's
yeah,
he's
he's
not
he's a flipper.
he's not good at bringing people back. I don't think he's not a good talker.
No.
No, it's not his strong suit.
I had the advantage and I had an immunity. And I played them at times.
Yep, I had an advantage. Put 2 votes on Michelle. The next tribal council, I used my immunity idol on Michelle. I could see it. And then he's in final two with Michelle. It's
Ugh,
bad. It's bad.
it's
There's a
real
lot of,
bad.
okay. Let's talk about Ty then. Ty's path to the end, to the win.
Ice Path is play idol, vote
Yes.
with Michelle, Joe, because goats are bad. Uh,
Is it?
huh?
Is I
Oh, you
mean
mean what he should? Oh, are we
what he
saying what he
should
should
do?
do, or
Yeah,
what's what?
what he should do. What he's
Oh,
gonna do is terrible and awful, and you're totally right. What he was gonna do. But
okay.
what he should do to win the game is not vote out Joe.
Is so you can't vote Aubrey, so you vote Michelle.
Right.
Is what he should do,
Yes.
and then target Aubrey, and then you target Sydney, and then you win the game.
I think you should do it in the other order. Sydney, then Aubrey.
Oh, for the immunity challenge, yeah.
Yeah. And he seemed pretty like Aubrey and Joe are pretty tight, and they seem tight with Ty. They have.
Okay.
He told them what his advantage was.
When you can't vote Aubrey, why aren't you voting Sydney?
Mm-hmm. Why do they do anything? Why do they do anything?
It's so challenging because every time we say things, we have to like, okay, are we talking about what should be done or what will be done?
Yeah.
Like what they're actually gonna do is so far removed from
Yeah.
what they should
We're
do.
trying to put some rationale behind it and come up with logical reasons based on 31 seasons of Survivor strategy to come up with the correct moves. And they're just going, fuck it, I don't know, and just vote. And it's just
Whee!
bad. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so hard to predict this season. Last season was difficult because everyone's playing crazy and there's crazy shit going on and everyone's
So
blindsiding each other.
ridiculous. Oh
Yeah.
man, so good. Oh,
Yeah.
I miss.
And this season it's just fuck it. I don't know. Like, oh, man, it's tough. The hardest job. I think I think you go final three with Aubrey and Joe if you're Ty, and then you vote out Aubrey.
Okay, so if you're Ty and Michelle is suddenly like, "Hey, let's be pals. Give you a massage or whatever," um, should you be like, "Yes, this is a good idea. Friendship."
I mean, you could be like, I'm a gay man. That's not going to work. No, I'm going to vote you out. And then I'm going to go to the final three with Aubrey and Joe. um, I don't like the way I see it going, like based on the preview, is like that. Like, who's gonna think we're gonna team up? And if that's the case, good on Michelle. But
Bad on Ty,
terrible on Ty.
and
Like,
it fits in his track record for him to
yeah,
just be like, "Yeah,
yeah. He likes
course.
making amends with people.
It's true.
Yeah. He's not. I mean, he's not a bad guy. He's just a bad survivor. So, you know,
Oh.
God damn it. Yeah. Fuck that. Everything about that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so is that it for Ty? Do we have more to say on Ty?
I have nothing else to say about Ty.
That's everyone then.
Did we talk about Sydney?
Yeah, we
Okay.
said we don't know what her path is
Right,
because
right. We have
we don't
no
know
idea
how
what.
she
Right,
interacts with Debbie and Nick and whatnot. So
right. Don't have any idea what the fuck's going on there.
no.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's everybody.
What is Jeff's path to the end?
Oh
How is
God.
he going to make it through
A
this
lot of
shitty season?
alcohol, I think. It's just gonna be
That's
liquored
how I've
up.
been doing it. Yeah.
Oh man. Just 2 more episodes though. Just 2 more episodes and we're done. And then
I'm
Overwatch will
looking
be
forward to
back.
the. Oh yes. God damn it! I can't wait.
Yep.
I was so bored at work today. I was like, I wonder if anyone's translated what Hanzo says during when he pops his ult. And someone has.
Oh.
It's like let the dragon consume my enemies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
He
cool.
does. He says, "Let the dragon consume you." In one, he shouts that at some point.
Mm.
The dragon consume you. Some shit like that. So that stands up. That makes sense.
Cool.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I want to play more of that shit. That game's way too fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Battlefield's fun though.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. I don't know. Are you gonna get the new one?
No.
No. Okay.
I got these two for like $10. So
Okay. Yeah.
not
It's like
gonna
everyone's
spend $80 on Battlefield 1.
right. Yeah. Everyone's losing their mind about the new Battlefield. It's just like it's still. I mean, it's Battlefield, right? Like you know what you're getting when you get a Battlefield game. It's the same thing. It's just a different setting, different style. Still Battlefield.
I thought they looked kind of cool though.
It could look, yeah,
You
but it
know,
looks cool, but it's gonna play the same.
probably.
Yeah, almost definitely. So if you haven't enjoyed Battlefield already, it's not gonna change anything. Yeah. So there you go, Survivor fans.
Yep.
That's the
Oh, play
information.
video games.
Okay. Well,
Crossover between first-person shooters and Survivor fans is really high, right?
it's huge.
At
Yeah,
least among our audience.
definitely, because we're our audience. Oh man. All right. Well, I think we've said all we need to say about this last episode and we've looked forward more than anything because looking back at this last episode is sad.
Painful.
It's
Not
bad.
fun.
Not fun. 2 more episodes to go in the season. Hopefully things pick up a little bit and we can get more excited about whoever the winner is, Michelle. And hopefully we won't hate them. We will. So thank you so much for watching. Don't leave without hitting the buttons that make the numbers go up. We will see you next week when we recap the second last episode of the season, and we will see you then. Bye, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.